Today we'll talk about what we are doing in order to close the capital targets for our clients. So what do we have for packages, what we are doing, how we are making that happen, how we building that trust, the credibility for our clients to rise up the capital targets as they are looking to rise fast, easy, and quickly. How we are doing that for hedge fund managers, how we are doing that for investment firms, how we are doing that for startups, founders who has already something that would be different to bring to the industry. So let's get into it directly. So now you will understand something that will absolutely help you to rise up capital on a process. That's what I can promise you with if you just stick to the end of this video, all right? If you don't want to, that's up to you. You can do whatever you want. That's your life, your choices, and your path. Let's get into it directly. So how to raise capital in our current modern world, 100 million strategy. So that's how you can raise up capital up to 100 million as a capital target, right? So if that's the case, if that's what you are looking to, so you can stick to it because you will get something that will benefit you. So how we are doing that for our clients? So here is how. First of all, let's be honest. If you don't have any brand right now on the sales channels, you will never rise over $5 million. Okay, let's say that. Okay, maybe you will do that, but when you will be like 50 or 60, or maybe when you will be like 65, you understand? So why would you spend time to rise the capital targets that you're looking to rise? Well, you can do that in less time and in most effective way. You can do that by doing one thing, building your own brand on the sales channels. You need to do that. Don't run away from it. You need to do that. The faster you do that, the better it gets. The longer it takes you to do that, the harder it will get you to get where you're gonna get. Okay, be clear. So how are you gonna do that? So what we are doing for our clients is we're building their own brand on X or LinkedIn. So we choose one platform in the beginning. We don't choose different platforms of like many platforms to go into it full on in the beginning, only one. At the same time, we create scalable contents that position you as a leader in your field. That's what we are doing. We're making sure to create content that target directly the highest quality of your target audience that we are targeting. And most of the time, if you are targeting investors or your own fund, so we're making sure to do that. We're making sure to optimize that, upfront your own strategy, fund your own industry, and upfront on what you're going to provide to the specific segment of your target audience. How we making that happen? We have brought international copywriters and one-to-many marketers in the house. So that's what we have. We're making sure that we will create all of that by our own team that we have already onboarded them in the house a long time ago. At the same time, that's what we're doing for the first side. At the same time, what we are doing on the second side is we're presenting the projects of the investment opportunity to interested qualified investors from our private list. So it would be between 20 to 50,000 qualified investors that has already been interacted with similar projects or with similar investment opportunities as we are presenting today. So we're making sure to take a look on our private list of investors. We're making sure to segment them upfront the investor's equity, upfront the ticket size of the investor, what they have for interest, what they have for portfolio, what they're looking to invest into, what they're looking to get for return. Then from there, what we have also built in the house is a private email server that allows us to send out a massive amount of code responses in one time go. Now we're talking about thousands of emails weekly. So at the same time, how we are making that happen, how we making sure to get the highest open rates, to get the highest leak rates, to get who gets meetings with the qualified investors, how we making sure to target the biggest pain points that they are struggling with, how we making sure to take care of all of this process is by having broad international copywriters and one-to-many marketers. That's the same strategy that we are using right there in the building the brand. We're using them in the writing the copies for the emails, in the negotiation sites later on with the investors, in the rebuilding the intro deck for our clients to make sure that it will resonate with the investors that we are reaching out to, in the create the DCR document for our clients, in the creating the data room for our clients. So all of that, it will make sense to include the copywriters of one-to-many marketers in this specific sections. Why? Because everything that you will present to the investors is marketing, or it would also be including with the copywriting. So both sides leads to one specific output, which is to get the best outcome from the connection with the investor. And you can do that by not understanding marketing very well. And you can do that by only trying to understand their mentality without understanding their investments psychology, or without understanding what you need or actually to have for feedbacks on them before you start to reach out to them. How you can present the intro deck to them from the first impression and you will grab their attention. How are you making sure that before you jumping on the call, you will prepare them to jump on the call, and you understand that before the call they have already taken very decent amount of information or materials that will absolutely benefit you to close them. All of that, we have it in the place, we have it in the house, we're making that happen. We have many other details that we're also making sure to go through before we making sure that our process will be absolutely completed. But that's the most of it. That's what we are doing. I just want to keep it simple. That's what my main goal of today's video, to keep it simple. That's what we are doing. We're building a brand on the first side. We're making sure to also to reach out to investors from the second side, from our private list of investors. We're making sure to do that by our copywriters in the house, by our one-to-many marketers in the house. At the same time, we're also making sure to be on the negotiation sides. So at this case, we're making sure to closing the founding capital from generating interest until we're closing the founding capital. So that we don't need to go through these errors of consuming time and of just, all right, we have already lost the investor right here because the team, they said X, they said Y, the team of our clients, I mean. So we don't need to go through all of that, and we're making sure that our clients, they will have less to do and more to focus on, which is their strategy. And we're just making sure to close in the founding capital from the start to the end. That's why we are charging a lot. I'm just telling you from here, we are charging a lot. Okay. So if you don't want to understand what we are doing, that's completely up to you. But that's the best part of what we are doing, of the simplest way to explain what we are doing. But we are charging a lot. I'm just telling you, don't book a call. You don't understand that what we are doing is completely valuable, is something that no one else in the market or in the industry, they are doing. Okay. And that's why we are charging a lot. From there, what we are doing is we start to build on a new platform, which it would be YouTube. Right there, we start to build down on the content side, long form, short form for our client's brand. All right. So that's what we are doing for the brand. At the same time, on the second side, we're making sure to also be on the negotiation side until we're closing in the both sides. It will make sure to closing the capital target constantly for our clients by doing the both sides. Because right here, we build the trust, credibility. Right here, we're generating more interest. And the both of them, it will get us to rising up capital constantly. Because well, the others found, they are not leveraging this side. And that's why they are losing capital, or they are not raising capital. So we're making sure to leverage this side. We're taking advantage of it. At the same time, from the second side, we're making sure also to reach out to private qualified investors from our private list. So we're leveraging the both sides, and we're getting to close the capital target constantly all the time. That's what you need to do if you want to close the funding capital that you're looking to do. All right. That's exactly what you need to understand. If you just understand this deeply, if you understand the concepts, the fundamentals, you will absolutely raise up capital for your own fund or for your own investment firm constantly. I'm not telling you that this part is easy. It's absolutely not easy. That's why the most of the fund managers, they are not winning in the industry. And that's why I am promoting something new products that's helping our clients to make sure that they will close their funding capital easy, fast, and simple. And that's why we are charging a lot. I'm telling you, we're charging a lot. Okay? We are not charging as the others. because we are not providing as the others. That's why. And as you can see, we have already done that multiple times. You can also take a look on my LinkedIn. You can see what we have done right there. And if you would like to see more case studies, you can also book a meeting from the calendar below. And from there, we can send you some more case studies on what we have done for our clients. I can't reveal all the clients that we have worked with because we are working with well-known names that we have signed an NDA to work with. But the clients that we have already received the permissions to work with, so I will absolutely be more than happy to present them to you. That was everything for today's video. If you would like to take a look on other videos on how you can raise up capital, you can take a look on the description below and you will absolutely find something that will be valuable for you on site. If you would like to see more content like that, so you can subscribe to the channel if you don't like to. That's your life, your choice, and your decision. Absolutely your face. Have a nice day.